Well, hello YouTube. So the Snap-on truck was in town, managed to pick up the September, October, I guess kind of doing their heavy duty flyer. This is mainly kind of your specialty equipment, shop tools, stuff to kind of get, hopefully your shop owner buy in for you. But like I said, sometimes it's easier to have it on your own instead of hunting around for the shop's tools. So starting off with UltraPro Link, scan tool, service station, workstation. I kind of like this stuff in the workstation. If you got a bunch of different attachments and going around, just kind of handy. Big screen, let you kind of work with. But it looks like this is mainly for your heavy duty guys, but still work in the car world too. You can never have a big enough screen, I feel. Moving over to, I guess, some of your battery and electrical service kits or whatever. Got your battery tester. So they're nice to have as a shop tool, but if you're an independent guy, it's kind of hard to justify spending that kind of money. A lot of times you can get stuff that does the same job for substantially less money, but like I say, if you need a printout and kind of show customers, it's kind of handy that way. And just, yeah, different assortment of multimeters and test lights and test leads, and it looks like plug-in style booster cables. If you got these kind of attachments, they're definitely handy. I think they're a little bit more common in the heavy duty world, or forklifts and stuff like that. Got the scopes. Looks like they're offering a little bit of a discounted price on them. Mind you, you talk to your rep, you probably can get a as good of, if not better, discount through them with a good rapport. And they're back to selling their lights. I know I have a hard time with the Snap-on lights. I just find there's a lot of other guys that specialize in the lighting market, and they give just as good, or if not better, product for way cheaper price. So, but yeah, it doesn't have the name on it. We got plasma cutters and welders, and anything kind of do with it. Butane gas torches. So they're discounted, but if you can buy them from the company who makes these for Snap-on, you can save a lot of money. Different fancy welding helmets. I like the auto dimming. It's kind of nice, but sometimes they're not quite quick enough to switch over and a little hard on the eyes. But this is something I've always thought is a neat machine. Wouldn't mind. I'd love to use it, but said I don't have enough of a demand to justify me actually having it for myself. But yeah, if you've got a shop that have it, I'd be something kind of I'd be a little excited for. And a few different specialty testing tools. So these right here are definitely handy. And then we got fuel pressure sets. This is kind of the first time I've actually seen where they've taken some specialty tools and actually offered some discounts on it. Looks like kind of another muddy vac, diesel compression guide, and some more just specialty tools for other things. But most of the stuff looks like it's for, your diesel guys. Kind of going on, giving an assortment of different air tools available. Doesn't look like much for discounts, but a couple bucks if that's something you're looking for. And yeah, just a few different tools out there. Moving on to the electrical stuff. Looks like they're kind of expanding their inventory a little bit here. So I haven't used any of their 18 volt stuff, so I can't really say how good it is. I know a lot of guys like this 14.4 volt. Looks like they've got featuring the rash. It doesn't look like they're a special deal. Actually, Buddy just bought one of these to replace his Milwaukee, and he was liking it better, and then because his Milwaukee was acting up, and then he bought the Snap-on. Few features he likes about it better, but it was pricey. And then for kicks and giggles, after he'd had it for 2 years, he figured he'd used it up, but took it into Milwaukee and said, "Hey, what's the chance of this getting rebuilt?" And he says, "Well, it's still under warranty. we'll see what we can do. Take a couple weeks and call him back the next day, and they just gave him a whole brand new one. So he was pretty stoked about that. So I'll probably try and link somewhere in the description or maybe in the video here his review of the Milwaukee versus Snap-on and basically what transpired with the warranty. More into some specialty tools, different things, especially if you're heavy duty. Just some stuff you want to beat on, a little tougher. And then we got some extractor sets. These are things I always find handy, but they've always blown me away just how expensive they are. On to the torque wrenches, starting off with the digital or electronic torque wrenches. I've got one of these in a 3/8, but like I said, automotive world, you don't need anything heavy duty. And then ClickStyle. A little bit of discount, nothing substantial. They got Flank Drive, but these aren't the Flank Drive Plus. Oh, and they've got the Flank Drive Plus over here, but yeah, save you a couple bucks, but it's kind of hard. They're not doing as good discounts on the wrenches. You know, that's kind of their, I guess, their bread and butter. It's the thing everybody wants, and you don't break as many of them. It's a different pick sets, slack adjusters. Same deal. The screwdrivers seem like they're always on sale. Punch and chisel sets, different chisels. Replaceable hammerheads. Electronic caliper. Instinct handled air gauge. Nothing spectacular. So I like these service trays, but I don't know if I'd be willing to spend $500 on them. Think you hear Harbor Freight and Princess Auto, you can get knockoff ones that for a fraction of that price, and if they break a few times, you think you're still ahead. And I know up here, Princess Auto, it breaks. You can track down the receipt. You can take it back. Doesn't matter what you do to it. They don't care. Creeper seat. So I've been tempted about getting one of these, but like I said, I haven't seen anything that's really caught my my fancy. Under dash creeper. That actually, I can see some use if you can get that in the door. Sometimes it's a little nicer laying on something flat than, say, a door jamb. Spoken before about my thoughts on the Snap-on vacuum cleaner. I won't go back into that. And a couple just other gadgets. Gloves and safety glasses. Nitro gloves. So I think your main part supplier can supply those for you. And then, yeah, back to their socket storage. So a couple other things, but like I said, I don't know if this would be my first choice. But yeah, that's the September-October tool, or I guess heavy-duty catalog. So these ones, they kind of last a little longer, but that was a little different. Haven't seen the specialty stuff go on special like that quite as readily. But so if you like it, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will keep making these for you and adding my 2 cents.